enjoying this nice Memorial Day. I know I am. No cookouts, no nothing, but just relaxing. But I am out here in the yard, the garden. It is super hot. I think the highest it read today on my little gauge over there was right at 99 degrees. Went up a little bit over 100. Starting to cool down some, but it is still hot. But I just wanted to come on, and I want to do a special shout out to Leah and Tank over at Woman to Woman Homestead. Thank you so much for the beautiful thank you card. I know I did type and let you know I received it, but I did want to mention it the next time that I made a video. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate the love. And I love what you guys are doing over there. You're doing a phenomenal job. Everything looks absolutely fantastic. You are going to love, love, love when you get your first harvest and eat something that you grew yourself. So again, thank you so much for the thank you card. And I'm about to be doing another giveaway pretty soon when I get to 100 subscribers. Kind of been collecting some goodies, not sure what I'm going to give away. With all of my giveaways are different. Some of them will be gardening things, some of them will be candy things, some of them will be just things that I like, and some of them may be things that I see that maybe I think someone else will like. So I will be announcing that the closer I get to 100 subscribers. Pretty close. I think the last time I checked I was at 95 subscribers. So really appreciative, and thank you to all of my new subscribers. I really appreciate you and just your words of kindness, and just even the knowledge that I'm learning from your channels. So I want to thank you to all my new subscribers. Back to the garden. I have been getting some more things planted out here. I got today, because I've been having a terrible problem with the birds this year. Anyone who really knows me knows that I'm really not afraid of anything, but I really don't care for birds. It's a childhood story. I won't bore you with it. But if it takes for me to have to get a bird feeder and a bird bath to keep the birds out of my garden, yeah, I'm with that. So went and picked up a bird feeder today at Lowe's and a bird bath. They were having a really good sale. So, and bird feeders are not very expensive at all. I think that bird feeder was probably like $5. So I put it far back behind the sheds out here in the garden. So if it's supposed to be positioned like in your garden, that ain't happening. I do not want birds that close to me while I'm out here working in my garden. So where it's at is where it's gonna stay. And if anyone has any other suggestions on bird problems, because you know things are starting to bloom, I have a lot of flowers on all the tomatoes. The strawberries are coming out, and I think that's what's attracting them right now. And you know, some peppers are coming out. So yeah, they're birds, they're wildlife, they're doing what they're supposed to do. I just don't want them in my yard. I don't want them near me. So, but I'm going to give you guys a quick little tour of the garden to see the growth. I got some more tomatoes planted. Actually, it's starting to cool down some because I honestly, I mean, this last 4 to 5 days it's just been so miserably hot, but I am not complaining because I'd rather take this over the snow and ice any day. But it leads to, you know, being up at 5 a.m. to come out here and really work and get things done, or working on the garden when it gets dark, which I have done both. And probably will be out here tonight pretty late once it gets dark, getting some things done. But I got a little outdoor light, you know, that I can carry from bed to bed. But I got a few more things that I need to plant. Most of the stuff in the raised beds is done except for one 4x4. But I do have some more of my container garden that I need to get planted. Not that much, but just a few little things that I have picked up some starts over at Smith Farms of some things that I didn't have seeds or never tried before, so wanted to get them to try them to see how they would work. If they work out well, I'll save the seeds and keep that thing going. So let me quit talking and get up and show you guys around. Alrighty, I guess we'll start over this way. Hold on. This bed right here, I decided I'm going to be moving this right here. It is a Sugar Daddy Snap Pea. I'm going to be moving that out of here because I put this umbrella and this table up here this year, so it doesn't get a whole lot of sunlight all day. So I'm going to put carrots. This is where my carrots were at last year, and they did very well. So carrots, they can, you know, take the shade. And, you know, as long as they have a good maybe 4 to 5 hours of sunlight, they're good. And, you know, there is that here in the morning. These onions right here, I haven't transplanted yet. I want them to get a little bit bigger before I do that. And I have a lone cabbage sitting right here. I probably will go ahead and plant it in that pot. It just wasn't any more room left in here. And as you can see, the cabbage, you know, all of this is doing so well. Not sure. Let's see if they're starting to form their head. Yeah, oh yeah, it's in there. It's starting to form it. So that's fantastic. So this bed is cabbage and Brussels sprouts along the back. You really can't see because I haven't weeded yet. That was another one of the things I needed to get to, but this darn heat. The sweet potatoes are doing well. Have a pepper right here. I'm going to prune that off. And I did on all of my peppers, went through all of them and picked off any little blooms. Like here's one right here. You want to pinch those off because if you don't, yes, it will grow the fruit, but your plant will not get big. So right now, you don't want all the energy going into all of these little blooms that you got going on. It's going to bloom again, but you want to, you know, pinch those off so that way you can get your plant to grow and, you know, then really start to put on some good fruit for you. These down here are still, these are ones that I started from seed. Had a person that was supposed to be coming to pick these up, and it's been a week later and they're still here. So I will probably go ahead and just plant those in grow bags because I just can't stand to see it go to waste. So I'm going to trim it and prune them up. Some of the leaves got a little bit of blight on it, so take care of that. These two back here, this one is a striped German tomato. I mean, these are doing phenomenal. I mean, everything is just really taking off. And this one over here is a black brandy wine. We got our spearmint right here, our lemon balm, which I'm going to be harvesting some of that, a lot of that by the end of this week, and going to make some lemon balm pesto. So I'll bring you along the ride for that and let you see. I did get out here yesterday. My eggplants, as you can see, I had a little aphid problem. But I came out here last night when the sun was going down. Let me get a little close. See those holes? And on the back, it was just covered with aphids. So I got my neem oil, mixed a little detergent and water with it, and just sprayed them down really good. They're starting to bounce back. You know, they're really looking good because they were just looking a little sad. And back here on this right here, these 4 plants, those are celery. And I'm going to tell you, that celery smells so good. I cannot wait to see how this is going to grow. And over here we have our cucumbers. And as you can see, they are doing phenomenal. I mean, just really doing their thing. Came out yesterday and kind of, you know, training it to grow up the trellis. So I have on this side of the A-frame is pickling cucumbers, and over here we have the slicing cucumbers. And again, everything is doing really good. This is a zucchini bed. And look at that, guys. I mean, just the growth on that is just insane. Very, very, very pleased, you know, with all of that. Over here, don't judge me. I haven't been out here to finish weeding. This is the melon bed. But you can't really see the melons all the way because of all of these daggone weeds that here. So right here, you can see this one pretty good. Now this is a Moon and Stars watermelon. And I'm gonna tell you, I've tasted one of these before. Oh, you're talking about sweet and delicious and juicy. I am just, it makes my mouth water right now. And it's such a beautiful, beautiful plant. I mean, look at that. I mean, you got all of those yellow spots, and that's how the melon looks once it grows to be fully matured. Honeydew back here is doing really, really good. I'm very, very satisfied with that as well. And over there, it's a bit of a jungle. So I did go ahead and pull all of the beets on this top tier. This just looks so horrible, I'm telling you. All the rain that we got, I mean, we got rain, 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 and then the super heat. So I need to come out here and harvest the basil, the dill, the parsley. And on this top tier up here, I just kind of decided to put some starters up here that didn't have room for in my raised beds. So if you could follow my finger, all of this on this middle part up here are starts that I'm going to be giving away. On the other side over here, I think these are the Detroit beets. And the ones down on the bottom row are, let's see if I can zoom in there. So all of these right here, I love the leaves on those. They're just so beautiful. These are Detroit beets. And on the bottom down here and mixed in the jungle, those are a striped beet. So I'm really looking forward to see what that's going to look like. And let's go around over here to the raised beds in the middle of the yard. And as you can see, these are just really, really, really taking off. It's actually time for me to come and put a more sturdier stake than this bamboo stake in here, because it's starting to pick up some weight and really starting to grow. Also, I'm going to be doing, since we've had all of this rain, I'm going to do a side dressing of just some organic fertilizers. I'm going to use some Trifecta Plus and some worm tea, and just come in individually, side dress and treat each vegetable out here. So as you can see, I mean, it's just really, really taking off and doing its thing. Looking from here, I can already see these peppers over here. I got some more peppers that have grown. Now, since the last video, I did also plant these tomatoes. And you can see the grow bags all the way down the row up there. And I put I think that's an 8-foot untreated cedar timber in there, so that way as the tomato grows up, I can just tie it to the stake all the way up. I know I said in another video, I'll never do tomato cages again. It just does not work well for me. It just gets way too out of control. I actually need to come out here. You're drooping down. We need to pick you up. Yeah, I'll come out and tie that up again. But these are all doing just so well. I am very, very, very satisfied. And if you can look, let's get around here at the peppers. Now I just pinched, get off of there. I just pinched a lot of these the other day, but as I'm looking, if you see right here, I think this is the Anaheim. We have another pepper growing. And I also see over here on this Serrano, Got another serrano. I mean, and these are perfectly good to eat. Flavor's not all the way there in it, even from the other ones that I picked off, but you know, still a pepper. So I'm going to come out and pinch off all of those flowers off of those. See, we got our tomatoes right here. They're all looking fantastic. Very pleased with that. And got our collards over here. And these are really taking off. My collards last year did very well. I was very satisfied. And this is another pepper bed, and I'm seeing, what pepper is this one? This is a long red cayenne. And as you can see, we got a lot of peppers going on there. So I'm going to come out and pick all of those off. And this row right here is habanero. Over here we got some more peppers. Got the red bell, rainbow bell, green bell, Spanish mammoth, sweet banana. And over here we got our pole beans, green beans. These are, I think, the lake bush beans, pole bean. So those were really good last year too. And the strawberries over here are really taking off. Hopefully the birds will leave them alone. Now that I'm feeding the birds, it's like, okay, only one meal at a time. But as you can see, we got a lot of berries coming on. So I'm really satisfied. And these onions are doing, and garlic is in here as well. They're doing very well. So I'm very pleased with everything. Let's go look at the lettuce and see what's going on over there. I had just cut those back and we ate some, which I'm gonna tell you, if you haven't grown your own lettuce and tasted it, it is just an unbelievable delicious taste. Let me set this there. Well, let's go over here and see. Oh, I can already look and see. I glanced earlier when I was over here, but let's open up the veggie pot and see what we got. Ooh, going on there. Yeah. We'll be doing a harvest today of some lettuce, as you can see. Yeah, it's truly doing its thing. So I will be coming back out to harvest some of that, and might make a salad tonight with my dinner. I did a lot of cooking out yesterday, just to cook out. So that is it for the tour of the garden today. I will keep you guys updated on how things go. I'm still waiting for the rest of my drip system parts to come in, and so I can finish getting everything neat and hooked up the way that I wanted to get it hooked up. So this is it for right now, guys. I hope you all had a wonderful, beautifully safe and blessed Memorial Day weekend. And as always, be blessed, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take care, guys. Well, guys, I thought that was the end of the video, but it's not. I forgot to come down and show you the growth with the potatoes, as well as the bird bath and bird feeder. So these are the potatoes. I actually have some more that I have to plant. Probably about 2, maybe 3 bags more of purple potatoes that I've had for a while sitting out now and hadn't had an opportunity to plant. So I'm gonna get those planted, but these are doing really well, and as you can see, they're starting to flower. And from all of the things that I have learned, when they start to flower, that means that the potatoes are actually starting to form and grow down in the dirt. So this one right here is the Magic Molly purple potatoes, and I think I saw another one over here. All of them are starting to get their buds and, you know, getting ready to start flowering, but they're doing really good. But here is my bird bath and bird feeder. So I am truly hoping that this works. If I'm feeding the birds, hopefully they'll stay away from my veggies. But I realized after I turned the video off, I forgot to come down here and show you. So this is truly the end of the video. So I will say, as always, be blessed, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.